we've only got these. Okay, so I'm going to be making an announcement about a new Ironman account mode or challenge that I'm currently doing, and I'll be posting updates about that. Wait a minute, what? Hang on. There's an absolute champ. Okay, this is bullshit. But I'll be posting updates about a Ironman that's Questlocked completely on the channel. You know, I'm just gonna face tank it. Oh, it's taking a lot of damage. This will be the first of the series, but before I do so, I'd like to get some things off of my chest about the state of League of Legends and why I'm not really playing currently that much. I've just really wanted to say this for a while, and if you'd like to go straight to the Runescape content, go to the top comment or the pinned comment, whatever, and yeah, there'll be a timestamp in there. But I've been up for a while, so my words will be kind of scrambled and hazy, but okay. So I'll be making League of Legends videos in the future if that's what you're here for in this video. Then once the game's in a better state, then I will be making videos again. But as of late, I've been playing League more on and off than I ever have in the 10 years of play. Like this last month alone, and it's been getting rarer and rarer in the last week. But not only has this break from League of Legends improved my life, like literally my life and my health, my mental health, my happiness and all, it has improved my time when I actually do play the game as well. I feel as though my brain's actually begun to produce dopamine after not being able to from an absolute hammering it's endured from this game, from the extremities of both happiness and sadness, of anger, of frustration, of everything good and bad, constantly for over 10-15 hours of game time played every day for 10 years on a constant basis. The only time I haven't played constantly like this is when I've been homeless on the streets and fully unable to, because I've been that addicted to the game. But it's just changed so much, and with this, the changes I've talked about, my mindset has shifted from just wanting wins outright to wanting to experience and adapt to the game, like measure what the enemy team's doing and make my own moves. So I think now with this old mindset, the general population of the game do only want to win, and they only want that feeling of the victory screen, the emotions that come with that at any cost, you know, by any means. But taking a break from League has made me realise how people have, why people think of us as the absolute lowest of the community, like the absolute scum, like degenerates. I understand now, and I completely agree with them. Like honestly, like it turns me into a piece of shit even now when I play at times, and I'm gonna get into that. But even by Reddit standards, Reddit's community of League of Legends is bad compared to other Reddit communities of other games, and that's a big thing to say. And even the official League of Legends boards, it's 70% botted for a start, it's 20% Riot employees, and these two filter anything wrong in their eyes. They pump out things that they want to have people repeat in an echo chamber, and the 10% of people who are left do repeat, and they just go on as robots, and they just fight Riot's battles. There's no outlet for League of Legends. The boards, Reddit, message boards, and everyone hates the game. Everyone's frustrated. It's just, it's the same frame of mind being peddled. It's what Riot wants you to think. It's just, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's the League community is by far the most handheld, coddled, but like trapped community ever seen. in any game ever. The softest players but the most frustrated who hammer the game just out of negativity. Instead of enjoying it, instead of being like, yeah, one more game because I enjoy this, or because they want to improve, because they've set out to be like, I want to work on X, so I'm going to focus on that on my next games. They're just frustrated and they hammer the game over and over out of frustration over anything else. It's just anger, and there's no outlet once again, not even in game, because of the chat filters and the bans and everything. But it's no fun, and there were no accomplishments in the game at all anymore, besides it being taken more seriously than just a game, as it's always been. Lately, people have been taking it as more of a game, and I don't know, there's no meaning to anymore to the game, to the buzzwords that the players spout. Nobody knows what they're doing, what's happening. Nobody has a fucking clue about what's happening in the game anymore. All they want to do is to win, and they'll apply whatever is told by Riot or top streamers, websites. They'll apply anything hoping that it'll get them that rush, and it's cringe. They aren't playing the game, they're just playing numbers. It's cringe, unironically. In the cringe word, cringe, is being used as in all seriousness. It's 30-year-old top laners who want to report me for hurting their feelings, quote, with bad words being toxic and threatening to intentionally feed when I tell them to stop pinging off of cooldown. But then getting their laners double boss after I've warned them that it's going to happen, or I'm going to leave the game if they take my buff, and then them doing it just proves it's like, what the fuck do you expect's going to happen, dude? What do you think is going to happen, buddy? Once the community gets its head out of its ass, I'm going to stop leaving games and I'll start playing more. But what I do is apparently toxic, and I didn't mute them, and I didn't, intentionally feed. I wouldn't do that. I'd just leave the game. I'd straight up just leave after a forfeit vote. But then going 2-7, clicking no to every surrender vote, 4-1 votes by the way, 2 and 3 votes. The support who's doing very well, the Leona, asking the enemy team to just end, please, because nobody's having fun. Instead of him muting my chat, he just clicks surrender votes. No, he clicks to try and take my blue. He's a 30-year-old man who wants someone to be punished for saying mean words on the internet in a place where their messages can be muted by the player. They don't have to hear that, okay? And it's children who want to order the team around despite being the worst player, even after See, this is why it's a rant before I get into Runescape. An actual fun game for me. It's a separate game. It's children who, they're the worst player on the team, they pad the KDA and still want to boss the team around who's trying to carry their ass. People with hundreds of games in low elo wanting to click no, refusing to learn that they don't win if they don't click no. They shouldn't get a vote if I'm the only person who is positive in the team. I should be the only person to get a vote. If I'm extremely negative in KD or participation in any way, I shouldn't get a vote, and the people that matter should. Okay? If you want power, these people who want power should be flagged. They should be forced to write up a CV. They should be forced to apply for work where they could possibly be promoted to a position where they can live out these power fantasies that they've got. But it won't happen. And some other things that won't happen that should. All chat should be removed for people who banter or complain in any way in ranked. In any way. Not normal, ranked. Forced team mutes should be enforced in most cases. Implement voice chat, stop coddling oversensitive players who look past their lack of ability to talk about why their feelings were hurt. This is a video game, not a cafe or dating website. There should be almost no punishments given out to people who are, quote, toxic, but those who grief games should be taken out permanently in every way, every single way, by the mark of their computer, by the mark of their IP address, by everything. Their identity should be blacklisted from the game, like Koreans with the social security numbers. They should literally be taken out of the game and never allowed to play again, banned on site. It's insane. When you look at Season 3 and what people used to say and get away with, and what you see now in games and what people get banned for, and you look at the difference in skill, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I'll continue playing, less so. And I urge people of this game to take at least a half-week break from leagues, to take the time in life just to realise how bad it's gotten. It's gotten so bad, and it somehow needs to have its meaning given back to it. I haven't got the answers to that. I've given some suggestions, but I haven't got the answers. But I hope that with what viewership this channel has gained, we can hopefully come up with some answers, and we can make a change on a neutral platform, because there's no platform. And a very small movement of a couple or 100,000 players, a small section of the community can begin to appreciate the game again. If 1,000 people begin to appreciate the game from this video, then I'll be happy, even if the other, 6.9 billion don't. Even if they're in hell, I don't give a fuck, as long as 1,000 people start to enjoy it again, as it's a video game. If they want to be schizophrenic, then they can go on not enjoying a video game that they can quit at any time, or they can try to quit at any time, but they won't because they're addicted. Please, holy shit, the only thing that I've quit, I was addicted. The only reason I've quit is because of the Shaco changes. Revert the Shaco changes if nothing else. It's insane how much the community's been given free handouts just for Riot to keep them paying. It's Riot's ruined the champion, but it's freed me from the game. It's freed me from the game in what they've done to Shaco to cater to bad people, to sell skins, to peddle skins, to trap you, to keep you in the game. And as always, the skill cap's been removed, it's been lowered, the skill floor's been lowered. He's a spastic champion now with no skill expression. It's just do this, and there's no way to fuck it up anymore. There's no way to fuck it up, and it's just to sell the skin, because they'll just keep paying, and they've done it with Shaco now, and that's it. I've quit. I quit from being, 14, 15, 16 years old, and my mother and a heroin addict, comparing how I act with this game to an addict. I acted like an addict, how I acted with the game, with what it does. And I've tried heroin, I've done heroin. Heroin's nothing compared to this game. When you get that victory screen, honestly, no, I'm not saying go out and do heroin, but when you go out and do that victory screen, do the floss on them, get their victory round, there's nothing better. I feel like going to sleep after I've won. I feel like that's it. I just sit there smiling, warm. It's fucked up. It's a bigger dopamine rush than heroin, injected heroin. The most addictive substance in the world. And I hope from that you can maybe take half a week break and come back to this game and start to enjoy it again. Okay? Now for Runescape, I think. Oh yeah, you're all soy boy, passive aggressive, estrogen fueled soy boys and transsexual faggots. You really are. This community is dog shit. You've been just catered to just be, cum guzzling retards who just pay for them. if you don't want to listen, then fine. But okay, just know that you're a cum guzzling faggot. There's nothing wrong with gay people, but you're a faggot. Okay. Maybe some negative reinforcements will do something for you, League of Legends. So about the Iron Man account, and I'll note down this time. Remind me to note down this time. If I forget, I won't though. So this will be the very first progress of. Oh shit! I haven't double checked this. This will be the very first post of the progress or activity update series for my new Questlocked Iron Man. It's an Ultimate Iron Man. I want to play it without doing quests, except Druid Ritual and Rune Mysteries to unlock skills. I'm going to reveal this in a second. It's been played in free to play. I'm going to do this for a little while longer. I don't know how long, but I want to train my skills a little bit. I'm going to walk you through why I've trained these skills. I've also got a Mythos Skimtar. They can't show Mythos Skimtar when I do that. So basically, defense and hit points is just standard, I guess. I've just seen people do that. Yeah, so I want to instantly chop oak trees at Barbarian Village and light fire to be able to cook salmon and trout. I'll be 3 ticking salmon and trout with fletching, I guess. Woodcutting will also help with that. And I've got 50 fire making soon for winter tote. Once fishing's done, I'm gonna level this 3 more levels for anglers to tick fishing and cook until the maybe mid-90s. I'll tick fishing at salmon until 80, and then barb fish, and that'll be around 70k cooking XP an hour once I get to that. And then I'll get, you know, the mid-90s and just pause the anglers for now. And then I'll just, I guess I'll go and prep the farming skill before going further. Complete fishing and cooking at Barbarian Fishing. Alk the anglers for graceful. Magic's gonna be leveled to Alk, but right now it's been leveled for enchant to get a games necklace. I'm gonna have to do crafting too for baskets and farming. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do cosmics. I'm gonna have to do farming and crafting for the sapphire necklaces and strawberry baskets. For winter tote, and maybe some bandits. I want to try bandits at maybe like 70 defense with a myth skim. I think that'll be interesting. If there's a fruit patch in Arcade, I will try and do bandits for 4 hours at a time with strawberries, but we'll have to see how it goes. Until now, it's just been done. Oh, I can scroll without being there. That's nice. All of this has been done in Drano until now. I've just nipped to the monastery right now just to finish it up. I've just caught shrimp. I've chopped 2 logs, cooked, chopped 2 more, started fishing again, cooked, fish, chopped 2 logs, cooked, chop, fish, cook, chop. So basically I've always just got like, I only have to make a trip to get logs every 2 IMs. It's like everything I've noticed on Ultimate Iron Man is just the division of labour, but bad. You've got to chop and inverve logs if you want to do fire making, and you've got to chop logs, like obviously, you know, but I've got to divide the inventory up into the separate labour if you want to be efficient, and I think that would be an interesting challenge. But I'll be multi-logging the activities anyway, such as winter tote and fishing trawling, just to be efficient for my main, you know, just get something out of it a little bit on these low levels. But I will be doing fishing trawling by the time this video is uploaded. I'll start it if someone messages me early. You can come along with me if you want. My private chat should be on right now. Yikes. My private chat's on. You can message me in game and we'll do some fishing trawler together if you'd like. just type me in game and shoot a message. I'll let you know if we can do it. I appreciate you watching the video this far. I look forward, to uploading more that hopefully you enjoy more and more as I edit more and practice speaking, start hiding the scripts, start, getting some feedback on what's good and what's bad, so I can do more of the good, less of the bad, and have a well-rounded account progress log for you guys. I'll see you guys later, hopefully at a higher total level. See ya.